Section 17 of Birds, Volume 1, Number 5, May 1897. Recorded for LibriVox.org by A&B Suite 13. The American Catbird. The catbird derives his name from a fancied resemblance of some of his notes to the meow of the domestic cat. He is a native of America, and is one of the most familiarly known of our famous songsters. He is a true thrush, and is one of the most affectionate of our birds. Wilson has well described his nature as follows: "In passing through the woods in summer, I have sometimes amused myself with imitating the violent chirping or clucking of young birds, in order to observe what different species were round me, for such sounds, at such a season in the woods, are no less alarming to the feathered tenants of the bushes than the cry of fire or murder in the street is to the inhabitants of a large city. On such occasion of alarm and consternation, the catbird is first to make his appearance, not signal, but sometimes half a dozen at a time, flying from different quarters to the spot. At this time, those who are disposed to play on his feelings may almost throw him into a fit. His emotion and agitation are so great at what he supposes to be the distressful cries of his young. He hurries backward and forward, with hanging wings, open mouth, calling out louder and faster, and actually screaming with distress, until he appears hoarse with his exertions. He attempts no offensive means, but he wails, he implores, in the most pathetic terms with which nature has supplied him, and with an agony of feeling which is truly affecting. At any other season, the most perfect imitations have no effect whatever on him. The catbird is a courageous little creature, and in defense of its young, it is so bold that it will contrive to drive away any snake that may approach its nest, snakes being its special aversion. His voice is mellow and rich, and is a compound of many of the gentle trills and sweet undulations of our various woodland chrysters, delivered with apparent caution, and with all the attention and softness necessary to enable the performer to please the ear of his mate. Each cadence passes on without faltering, and you are sure to recognize the song he so sweetly imitates. While they are all good singers, occasionally there is one which excels all his neighbors, as is frequently the case among canaries. The catbird builds in syringa bushes and other shrubs. In New England he is best known as a garden bird. Mabel Osgood Wright, in Birdcraft, says, "I have found it nesting in all sorts of places, from an alder bush overhanging a lonely brook, to a scrub apple in the open field, never in deep woods, and it is only in its garden home, and in the hedging bushes of an adjoining field, that it develops its best qualities, lets itself out, so to speak. The catbirds in the garden are so tame that they will frequently perch on the edge of the hammock in which I am sitting, and when I move, they only hop away a few feet with a little flutter. The male is undoubtedly a mocker, when he so desires, but he has an individual and most delightful song, filled with unexpected turns and buoyant melody." End of section 17. This recording is in the public domain.